It was a day like any other at Washinomiya Shrine. That is, until the Shinto priests glanced toward the shrine gate and saw a crowd of young men wearing blue wigs and miniskirts, posing for pictures and then quietly leaving. What was that all about? Locals soon discovered that their little town in Saitama had been used as the background location for a new hit anime series called Lucky Star. Practically overnight, Washinomiya became a tourist destination, and its local shrine became a sacred site and pilgrimage destination for Lucky Star fans around the world. This new phenomenon, what we now call anime pilgrimage, left the local residents and priests at Washinomiya Shrine with a difficult decision. Should they reject their new visitors and their strange habits? Or should they embrace their sudden stardom and welcome anime fans, cosplay and all?
This dilemma raises an essential question. Does anime actually have the power to change the way people do religion? What's up, Japan fans? It's your pal Kay from Eat, Pray, Anime, the channel where we explore the religious history and culture behind our favorite Japanese media. In an earlier video, I introduced the pop religion trend called Seichi Junrei, or anime pilgrimage, where fans of particular franchises travel to sacred sites related to their favorite anime and participate in activities that look a lot like religious practice.
We even saw how fans deify anime characters and manifest them in the 3D world by interacting with them as if they are deities in a Shinto shrine, giving offerings and leaving behind prayer boards. But what do shrines, temples, and local communities in Japan think about this craze? Does anime pilgrimage have any real effect on traditional religion? According to contents tourism expert Yamamura Takayoshi, the case of Lucky Star and Washinomiya is one of the earliest documented examples of an anime inspiring fans to make connections with the locals at an anime sacred site. In the beginning, most of the visitors visited the shrine quietly, took pictures, and left. But one fan and writer known as Izuki online was worried that fans would bother the local residents and provoke criticism of the fan community by wandering around the town asking for directions. So he created a guidebook for all the locations featured in the anime, clearly laying out the Lucky Star pilgrimage route. Some of the townspeople posted online that they were worried about the sudden influx of otaku, fearing for public safety. These comments led the town's commerce and association industry to conduct an investigation, in which they found that fans were actually very well behaved and eager to contribute back to the town related to their favorite anime.
Over time, relationships between the local residents and anime fans warmed up.
In the first 3 years after Lucky Star aired, the number of people who visited Washinomiya Shrine for Hatsumode, a traditional New Year's visit, more than tripled. In 2008, the town welcomed fans to participate in special events at shops and the Washinomiya Shrine. One such event is a local traditional festival called Hajisai. The Lucky Star fans made their own mikoshi, a kind of portable Shinto shrine inspired by the anime, and joined the festival parade. This mikoshi became so popular that it traveled to China for Japan Day at an international expo in 2010, and it continues to be a part of the Haji Festival after more than a decade.
Hearing about success stories like Lucky Star and Washinomiya has encouraged other towns and local shrines to welcome anime fans' attention, if not purposefully attract it.
Take, for example, Kashihara Shrine in Nara. Kashihara Shrine and its surroundings were featured as settings in the anime films and series Beyond the Boundary. As part of a tie-in campaign, the production company and the shrine teamed up to create their own anime-inspired Emma boards for purchase. This is a great example of a Shinto shrine adopting a practice that originated among anime fans. The Emma sold out immediately and made a significant amount of revenue for the shrine.
Drawing young people, particularly anime fans, to shrines and temples in Japan is meaningful for two reasons.
As the number of visitors in younger generations and the amount of donations have declined over the years, it's really important for shrines and temples to both find a way to attract and engage young people with religious traditions, and also to support themselves financially to keep those traditions alive. Adopting anime aesthetics is one powerful way to do both.
Other shrines that have no problem attracting tourists or donations have also teamed up with anime production studios to use their sacred landscape as the background for anime shows.
Notable examples include Fushimi Inari Grand Shrine, as seen in InaKon Koi Iroha, and Kanda Shrine, also known as Kanda Myojin, as seen in Love Live. Kanda Shrine has really embraced the Love Live fandom, offering anime-themed prayer boards called Emma, protective omamori amulets, and collectible goshuin stamps. They have even adopted Tojo Nozomi, one of the characters who works as a shrine maiden at Kanda Shrine in the anime, as their official mascot in 2015. All the Love Live characters are depicted as shrine maidens in a poster promoting Kanda Shrine's big annual festival, Kanda Matsuri.
This may not come as a huge surprise because Kanda Shrine is located near Akihabara, or as I like to call it, Otaku Town.
Kanda Shrine continues to be a crossroads of Shinto ritual and pop culture zeitgeist, not limited to anime, as they also offer charms for computer and technology work and even held a virtual festival in Animal Crossing during the COVID-19 pandemic. According to Japanese religion experts Ian Reeder and George Tanabe Jr., Shinto shrines for a long time have been sites where people pray for positive outcomes and worldly or practical benefits, called genzei ryaku, such as a good harvest, recovery from illness, a happy marriage, and safe childbirth. Today, one such benefit is box office success. Recently, it's become popular for production teams for films, television dramas, music groups, and yes, even anime, to visit a shrine and receive hittokigan, a blessing for the project's success. They even print giant anime Emma. As one production staffer for the anime Uchouten Kazoku said about the relationship between anime and religion in an interview, it's a win-win. Shrines need the money, and we need the publicity.
Some shrines have even created new traditions thanks to the influence of anime.
Yuaki Inari Shrine provided a major setting and narrative focus for the anime Hanasaku Iroha, produced by the studio PA Works. PA Works was originally requested by the town to create an anime located in their area specifically in order to boost tourism. By 2011, government officials and religious leaders knew that anime can be a driving force for revitalizing the local economy. We could call this the lucky star effect. Hanasaku Iroha's plot features a shrine festival or matsuri called the Bonbori Festival, which includes lighting lanterns at night to light the way of the shrine's deity, who travels with all the other Shinto gods to Izumo every year in October. While the gods going to Izumo in October is a real myth, Bonbori was not actually a real festival, at least in the beginning. And yet immediately after the anime wrapped up, the real-life Yuaki Inari Shrine decided to throw their own Bonbori festival, modeled after the fictional one in the anime, and they've held it now for almost 10 years. In this case, anime created a whole new tradition for Yuaki Inari Shrine that can be enjoyed by shrine-goers and fans alike.
To be fair, not all shrines in Japan embrace the anime pilgrimage phenomenon. #NotAllShrines.
But those that do have found new ways to reach younger generations and keep their traditions alive. And in the process, anime has left its own mark on Shinto. It's important to understand that shrines that engage with anime are not historical outliers straying from some hypothetically pure Shinto tradition. Shrines and temples in Japan have always participated in popular media and culture, whether it be the newest dance craze or sick illustrated scrolls that were all the rage in the 12th century. Adaptation and innovation are keys to the longevity and continued relevance of any religious tradition.
If you learned something new in this video, hit the like button below to let me know. This episode is sponsored by my Patreon supporters Elijah and Chelsea. Thanks so much, you two! Until next time, don't forget to eat, pray, and watch anime.